What's up, guys? Trey again here with Cordero Harper. All right, for your Toro technique of the week. This time we're going to be looking at the collar and sleeve guard. Okay, so collar and sleeve guard is really good. It's a basic guard that you can use to create some big reactions to attack submissions on your opponent. Okay, when they're down here messing with my legs trying to pass, I'm going to end up getting one grip on the sleeve. I'm just getting a pocket grip right here where I'm locking onto the sleeve. My other hand's going to reach up and I'm going to grab as deep as I can on that collar. Okay, now I should have my feet on his hips. I'm going to keep one foot on the hip, the other one's going to go to his bicep right here. When that happens, I'm going to pull his arm straight and kick this leg out. Right, so I'm not really pulling a whole lot with the collar, just enough to kind of keep him in the position right here. Okay, now we have our kind of three brothers attack right here. The first one that I like to do is the triangle. Okay, so as we're kind of moving around here, he's trying to get around all this stuff right here. I'm using that foot to keep him controlled. I'm going to step on his hip, lift my hips up, and then chop my leg right over his neck. Once I have this pinch, right, keep the pressure on the back of his head, I'll pass the arm over, reach up, grab my shin, and lock up my triangle. To finish, we're hugging around our knees, pulling everything in tight, and getting the submission. All right, now from here, all right, if we get into the same spot, I'm running my collar and sleeve, right, and he's just letting this arm get really straight. What I'll look to do is rotate the same way off of this hip, but now instead of going to the triangle, I'm going to rotate my knee to the inside. All right, now I'm making sure that his hand catches. All right, I need to make sure also that that thumb is facing up, but it'll catch right here on my rib cage. So now as I drive that knee in and lift my hips up, you can catch a really fast arm bar right there. Okay, it's not always going to work, but it is a good option to go to set up the omoplata, right? If he doesn't get caught with the arm bar, it's usually because he'll turn his thumb down to relieve the pressure, and then that's what allows us to now go into our omoplata. So I keep the pressure with my knee, but now I'm just going to step all the way over his head until that hand hits the ground. Once it hits, I'll hold on to the collar right here, shrink my hips out, and sit up and grab this far side hip. Right? You can choose to go to the figure four if you want. For me, I just like kind of locking up my ankles and straightening everything out right here. Bottom line is I want to kick my leg straight to get that shoulder on the ground. Boom. Once his shoulder is on the ground, I can now move my feet off to the side here, right? I'll release this hand unless this elbow starts getting free. If it does, you can reach down and grab it. But most of the time, once we're here, that thing's locked up. I'll post my hand on the ground. My other one monitors the hip. I lift my hips up off of the ground. So I'm not just turning into him right here. I'm lifting my hips up, driving in for my omoplata submission.